Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're re-diving into a story that I think a lot of us can relate to in some way. It's about a young guy named Max, and his journey to discovering something incredibly powerful: humility. Picture this: a busy school hallway, the bell just rang, and everyone's rushing to class. Standing by his locker is Max, a 16-year-old with the latest, most expensive gadget in his hand. He's not just holding it, he's practically broadcasting its existence. Hey, check it out. New iPhone. Who's the trendsetter now? He shouts, a smug grin plastered on his face. A few classmates wander over, offering half-hearted congratulations, but their smiles don't quite reach their eyes. As Max struts down the hall, he expects heads to turn to hear whispers of admiration. Instead, he gets nothing, just a few fleeting glances. The grand entrance he envisioned falls completely flat, and a flicker of confusion crosses his face. Why isn't anyone impressed? He carries this same energy into the classroom, plopping down next to Christina, a girl he's been trying to impress for ages. He casually waves the new phone in her direction. Hey, Christina, have you seen this? It's amazing. Everyone's totally blown away, he says, laying it on thick. But Christina just shrugs, not even bothering to look up from her book. Cool, Max, she says, her voice flat. But you don't really think that's going to earn you respect, do you? Ouch! Her words hit him like a ton of bricks. He's genuinely stunned. This isn't the reaction he's used to. For the first time, Max is forced to stop and actually think about what she said. What does she mean? Isn't having the best stuff what makes you popular? Later that day in the cafeteria, Max finds himself watching someone from a distance. It's Peter, a 17-year-old who's probably one of the quietest guys in their grade. Peter doesn't have the latest phone or designer clothes. He doesn't boast or seek the spotlight. Yet something about him commands a different kind of attention. People genuinely seem to like him. They flock to his table, not because he's showing off, but because he's just Peter. He's always smiling, listening, and ready to help. Max watches as Peter patiently explains a tricky math problem to a struggling classmate. The student's face lights up with understanding, followed by a sincere, heartfelt thank you. A thought starts to form in Max's mind. Peter's always in the background, but people really like him. Why is that? What does he have that I don't? The expensive phone in his pocket suddenly feels heavy and pointless. The real turning point comes after school, during basketball practice. Max is on the court, determined to prove he's the star player. He tries fancy dribbles and impossible shots, all for show, but his overconfidence backfires. He fumbles the ball, misses easy layups, and disrupts the team's flow. His coach finally calls a timeout, his expression stern. Max, do you really think showing off like that will help you? It won't. Max just stares, confused. The coach softens his tone slightly. You can be a great player, Max, but you need to learn how to work with the team. Humility isn't weakness, it's strength. The words hang in the air. Humility, strength. Max goes silent, the coach's message echoing in his head. He looks at his teammates who are just trying to play the game, and for the first time, he starts to see how his behavior affects everyone else. He realizes that maybe, just maybe, humility is the missing piece of the puzzle. Fast forward a few weeks, a change has come over Max. He's quieter, more observant. He stops flaunting his possessions and starts focusing on being a better friend and teammate. He offers to help with homework, passes the ball more in practice, and actually listens when people talk. He's no longer chasing the spotlight. Then comes the school's end-of-year awards ceremony. When the award for best team player is announced, the name called is Max. He's in total shock. He wasn't aiming for an award. He was just trying to be a better person. As he walks off the stage, he spots Peter in the crowd. He walks over, a sincere smile on his face. Thanks, Peter, he says quietly. I've learned a lot from you. Peter just smiles back. No problem, Max. You earned it. The camera pulls back to show Max standing among his friends, no longer the center of attention, but surrounded by genuine respect. He finally understood that real success isn't about what you have, but who you are. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this story gave you something to think about. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.